Maurice Ferre, thanks for joining us. What makes you think you can beat Kendrick Meek for the Democratic U.S. Senate nomination?
Well, first of all, I'm not running against Kendrick Meek. He just happens to be a congressperson who is running for that seat. I am too. Kendrick Meek's been up in Washington for a long while. We're not getting our fair share of stimulus funds or any of the other funds that are coming down. Florida is a net donor state. For every $100 we send, we get back $85. In the stimulus bill, Florida's dead last. So the question is, where's the leadership on this? Where's the governor? Where is the senator, the Democratic senator? Where are our congresspeople in defending the interest of the state of Florida?
A lot of Democrats seem to have concluded that Charlie Crist is unbeatable. And you saw Dan Gelber was running for the Democratic nomination. He pulled out of the race, partly because Kendrick had so much money, partly because Charlie Crist got in.
Well, that's unfortunate because I think Dan Gelber could have won the Democratic nomination. Had he run, I wouldn't be running. The fact is that I don't think that Congressman Meek can win. I don't think he can win in August of next year in our primary. I don't think he's going to win if he were successful in August. I don't think he can beat Charlie Crist. And the last poll that I saw shows that he can't beat Marco Rubio. If he can't beat Marco Rubio or Governor Crist, who's running for the U.S. Senate after making promises for 3 years that he was going to reduce our taxes and hasn't kept his promises, and he's got a desk full of papers of unfulfilled promises that he has to do and hasn't done, then how is Kendrick going to beat him? That's not going to happen.
How would you stack up against Marco Rubio or Charlie Crist?
Well, I think that's something that I have to develop over the next 6 months. Obviously, I'm just as unknown in the rest of Florida as Kendrick Meek is. But the fact is that I'm well known in South Florida and in Miami. I have a record. I've served 25 years in public affairs, plenty of them elected. I was mayor of Miami 12 years. I was elected 6 times. Those were 2-year terms. And I have a record, and I'm going to stand on that record, and I hope to have that same dynamic approach to solving problems in Washington and the U.S. Senate as I did as mayor of Miami.
I've heard some people call you a moderate to conservative Democrat. Is that accurate?
I would reject the conservative, but moderate is true. I would say that I'm a middle-of-the-road Democrat.
All right, Maurice Ferre, thanks so much.